what is a career?
That is a really good question. I guess it's a vocation that one takes on for an extended period of time where there is a progression in their level of accomplishment and recognition.
Okay. Let's give you some examples the way I look at it. When I was in my early 20s, I sold part of my first business. So I could retire. Yeah, so I did that for a while and just learned new stuff again and moved into a different segment and time differently, etc. So, and over the last 20 years, I spent time like in Sri Lanka at a time for a program, and I saw a whole bunch of people sitting on the beach with their kids having a fantastic time. They're playing with shells, with anything they found on the beach. Beautiful, really happy people. The way how I was brought up originally, so my first 20 years, was you need an exit to be able to afford that. And then I realized the guys in Sri Lanka are actually much smarter. Yeah, so they actually live that lifestyle without having gone anywhere with exception out of the house, which is kind of an exit too. So if I look at the current gig economy, where people are comparing 7-digit entrepreneurs, 8-digit entrepreneurs, 10-digit entrepreneurs, for me that's all accumulated bullshit. Yeah, because ultimately I measure success by how many people can you possibly impact during your lifetime. Yeah, so that's an account statement which I can live with. So, and if you then look into the macro picture, and you look at, if you want to be if you want to be the 1% of so-called the wealthiest people from a financial perspective, you simply have to go to India, and then with $60,000, which is mostly 50,000 euros, you are one of the wealthiest 1% in the country which offers amazing people, amazing climate options, and beautiful landscapes. So India is a great example why Cisco in the 90s moved a lot of development to Bangalore. And when I spoke to the guys at Cisco at the time, they told me, Andreas, it is really we find better talent. We get thousands of applications instead of a few hundred. And so, yes, and there's a cost advantage, but that was secondary. So you find out that if you really want to go for digits, then you find amazing places around the world where you can do it on a reasonable budget. And the nice thing is living right now, if you are born with the right passport, you can go to all these countries. And what we have with this movement, that the passport issue will at a certain point become secondary. That is the second topic. So career from my perspective is what you should define what you want to do. So do you want to impact people? Do you want to have a healthy life? Do you want to have time with children? What is actually what really gets you out of bed? Yeah, so otherwise you stay in bed. So if you figure that out, then you can see what your career is. And the old model of having an exit and having a few million in your bank account and sitting in concrete boxes is one way to do it, and you can still do that. Yeah, but it's only one out of many, many options. You can see that geo-arbitrage is now the most powerful thing on the planet. If you look at Mother Earth and look at geo-arbitrage, look at submarine cables, so fiber optics, then you can see locations coming up. Like you wrote a great article about Madeira. Madeira is only functioning because of a submarine cable. This submarine cable going all the way from Brazil to Portugal connected Madeira. It's connecting as well the Canary Islands, so people like Nacho Rodriguez in the Canary Islands, or people like Gonzalo Hall, they woke up those neighborhoods based on the fact that the infrastructure was connected, and then they created this amazing remote option for lots of people to operate out of these beautiful, blessed places.